Hey guys, thanks so much for jumping on this video. We're going to cover a couple of main things, but specifically, we're going to talk about how to transition into becoming an artist full time, or how to do that from jumpstart, right? How do you become a full time artist, and how do you do it successfully? So, there's a couple different groups of people that we want to focus on in this video, and so just ask yourself, do I fall into this category or do I fall into that category? All right. Either way, we're going to cover it. We're going to give you some solutions because that's why you came to this video, right? So the first group of people are people that are looking to transition out of what they currently do, which is unrelated to art, possibly. They're looking to transition out of that day job, out of that 9 to 5, into creating their art full time. Okay, so maybe they're a person that like does this on the weekends, or they, have maybe like a great little side hobby going on, and maybe they even sell some pieces. But how do they do that completely full time and sustain themselves as a creative? The next group of people that we're going to focus on are people that are interested in not working for somebody else, but they're interested in becoming an artistpreneur. So that's what I call myself, an artistpreneur, an artist entrepreneur. You are looking for something that you can do on your own for yourself, become your own boss, pump out your own artwork, and that would make you super, super happy, right? I totally get that because that's a place where I've been for most of my career, all right? So stay tuned. We definitely have some solutions and some steps for you. Now, the next group of people are people that are totally interested in getting a full-time position, like a salaried position, all right? Your typical job where you're employed by somebody else. And, there's a lot of people that want those art and design careers. And I'll tell you that there's millions of jobs each year. And so there's definitely a place for you if that's what you like to do. So we'll touch on some of that and figure out exactly the steps that you need to take in order to land a job in the art and design world successfully. So the last group of people that we're going to touch on are the people that are really interested in making income so that they can really use their mental and their physical efforts and energy on creating their work, on honing their craft, on producing their next project. Okay, these are the people that are saying, I don't want to do something complicated and something that's going to just suck me dry as a 9 to 5 in order to make income to live off of, because that doesn't give me any time to make my art. So these are the people that I like to call passive income seekers, right? They're looking for a way to make income so that they can just focus full time on their art. So I got something for you also. We're going to cover it all. Stay tuned, guys. And if any part of this helps you and it gives you some kind of aha moment or a step-by-step process, please do me a favor and give me a thumbs up on this video. And be for sure, please leave a comment down below so we can find out exactly what kind of breakthrough you had or what takeaways you got from the video. So let's dive right in. Okay, guys. So this first group of people, all right, you guys are the ones that want to transition from a 9 to 5 job and you want to do your art full time, okay? So let's break it down, all right? What does that mean for you? That means that, it may not be an overnight process, right? Nothing worth doing, is going to necessarily happen just like that. All right. So I think the name of the game here is, planning and maybe a little bit of patience. Okay. But the great news is it's something that you can totally do if you at least learn exactly what the steps are that you're going to need to take in order to make that transition. Okay. So most people that, have a 9 to 5, hey, it's doing something for you, right? It's paying the bills. It's, allowing you to sustain yourself, maybe sustain yourself well or not so well. I'm not sure where you fall in, but at least it's giving you something right now. And so if you fall into a category where you are already selling your art or already having some type of business, maybe on the side, something that you just do very part-time and you want to take it full-time, there's definitely ways to kind of step up your game and figure out what holes you need to fill and where you need to pick up in order to take this full-time, okay? So one of the questions would definitely have to be, how much do you need? All right. So that's something that you have to answer for yourself. How much do you need in order to leave your 9 to 5 and make money creatively full time? So once you have that number down, and you know what you need to make, then we can talk about how to go about doing it. All right. And so there's endless possibilities actually when it comes to this. So I'm just going to highlight a couple of possibilities. Okay. Some of these you may already be doing. And if you are, awesome. If you have a question about how to take it to the next level, that's where you can definitely leave us a comment down below. So here's a couple ways that you can start to figure out, how do I like pump this out full time and like jump into high gear. All right. So you figured out how much you need to make. And again, you probably already have a product or some item that you're already selling. Okay. Are you selling it on a site where people actually are being led to? And in a way, are you marketing this online? I guess that's what I'm really asking. Are you marketing this to people in an open format, marketing it to the world, or are you just marketing it to kind of friends and family and people that know you and know what you do? So ask yourself that question. Because if you want to make this full time income off of this thing that you do part time now, as you juggle your traditional job, people have to know what you do, right? They have to be able to find you. So think about that, all right? Ask yourself if you're putting your stuff out there in a way that people can actually consume it, okay? Now, there's a couple different ways that you can go about doing that, all right? And again, there's more than what I'm going to list, but I'm just going to name some of my favorites. You can for sure open up an online store, okay? Creating an account like Etsy is an awesome way for you to sell, artwork, handmade items, different, whatever it is that you want to sell. That's a great source. It's a great way to do that, okay? And if you're already doing that, awesome, right? B, create a blog or a website for yourself, for your brand as an artist, okay? Now, you may not have to necessarily sell items on this list. I'm sorry, on this blog, but it's a way for people to actually get to know about you and who you are. It's a way for you to kind of create a relationship with these people. And if you're going to have regular art openings, or if you're going to have periodic sales, or if you're going to showcase your latest prints, or items for sale seasonally, it's a great way to showcase all of those items right there on your own personal blog that's branded for you as an artist. Okay. And the awesome thing about creating a blog for yourself is a simple fact that you have the ability to actually keep in touch with people who land on your blog. All right. So if you ask people to say, let's say you ask people to subscribe to your subscription list, your email list, just so they can stay updated on your work and when you have sales, when you have promotions. When you ask them to do that on your blog, the great thing is every time you have new pieces for sale, you can go back and email this list of people, okay? Because they've already said that they're interested in buying from you and they want to know when you have new stuff out. All you have to do is let them know. So again, all the details are going to be really specific to what you create as an artist, what your price points are, how often you're putting work out there, okay? And if you're doing this, on a regular schedule and you actually have people that want what you have, then you probably are on your way to actually creating an income that's going to maybe replace your 9 to 5 job. Okay, so again, it's going to be different for everybody. I'm not sure what kind of 9 to 5 you're leaving, but if you do want to transition and focus on your art full time, the name of the game is definitely having an online presence, because you have to let people know that you exist and they have to be able to see your work. So okay, so this next group of people, this is the group of people that says, I do not want a boss. I can't do that 9 to 5 anymore. I know for a fact that I want to step out on my own and I want to be my own boss. I want to become an artist entrepreneur. So, there's nothing wrong with that. Congratulations for realizing that. Now, this track is not for everybody, but it is for a lot of people. And I know so many artists that are like, hey, I have to have my own business. And why not? It's super easy to do it. All right. So if you already have a business idea in place, go ahead and take the next step of action. Go ahead and incorporate yourself or become an LLC. All right. It's as simple as taking a few steps to do this online, and then the process is done. And then the next step that you're going to want to do is set up a presence for yourself in an online space. Okay. It's 2016 now, okay? So if you do not have that strong presence online and you don't have a brand built around yourself as a creative, then really it's almost like you're not in business, okay? You have to have an online presence, okay? So step number 2 for those people that want to become an artistpreneur, you're going to want to have an online space. That online space can be in the form of a blog, a website, a little bit of what we talked about earlier, for those people that are wanting to transition from that 9 to 5, right? So they're going to do the same exact thing that you're going to do. They need a place to live online also, so that people can actually find their products, so they can actually purchase or commission their artistic services or skills. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. there's a few more steps that you can use if you're saying, hey, I'm really serious about jumping on here and becoming an entrepreneur. All right. There's a few steps that you want to take, and these are like blueprinted steps. All right. Go ahead and click the link below in the description. You'll find a link to a page that's going to walk you through those items step by step. Okay. Because there is a very distinct process to actually making money online in an online space, okay, and a way to actually sell your art as the good, okay, as that hot commodity that people are wanting to pay for. So again, click the link, that'll give you more details, but it's not that complicated, all right? You just have to learn the steps, that's all, and I'm giving them to you. So let's move on to that next group of people, all right? These are the group of people that say, you know what, I want to become an artist. Not interested in becoming an artist entrepreneur right now. I don't have a current 9 to 5 that I'm trying to escape from. I just want to have a job in the art and design arena. And so what I tell you, what I say to the people that are thinking that is, excellent job, great choice. That's another area that I started out in. Okay, so there's so many jobs that are out there, millions in fact, each year, and so there is a place for you if you want a job in the arts and entertainment or arts and design field. Okay. Now, I always throw in that arts and entertainment because that's how I got my start. I'm a set designer for film and television. And so my track involved going to art school in undergrad. I went to Virginia Commonwealth University. And then for graduate school, I went to Savannah College of Art and Design. And I knew that I wanted to be, that behind the scenes girl. I knew that. And I knew that there was programs out there that would offer me the education to kind of back that up and gain that skill set. And so that's what I went after. Now, people go and they achieve this goal of working in the art and design field by many different areas. Many different roads lead them there. So you don't have to go to art school. That's not the only way, but it is a way, and it's an excellent way to get there because you can never go wrong with education. Okay, I'm a strong proponent for educating yourself, no matter what field you're in. So again, there's plenty of jobs out there. It's all about becoming a desirable employee. You know, you have to hone your craft and hone your skill. No different than if you were selling your works as an independent artist, as a freelancer, as an entrepreneur. Okay, honing your skill is a must because you have to be offering something that people actually want. And the only way that they're going to want it is if it's actually deemed valuable or good or something that's in line with what your particular target market wants. Okay, so the third way for the people that want to have a job in the art and design field is go after your dreams. All right, it's totally doable. People are doing it every single day. They don't have art schools for no reason. Specifically, I know Savannah College of Art and Design, they pride themselves on making an experience for students that come in so that they are able to go and become full-time employed artists. All right, and that's key. So figure out what you want to do, go after it. There's gonna be people that tell you that it's not possible, but if it's your dream, you definitely can do it, all right? So don't let people discourage you. There's always a way. There's always a way, believe that. All right, now the last group of people, guys, we're almost done. The last group of people are the people that say, hey, I'm just looking for a way to make income that does not involve me spending all of my, skills and talents for an employer. These are the people that say, I am too valuable to spend my days and all of my energy for somebody else just to leave at the end of the week feeling tapped out and unable to focus on my own artistic endeavors and even to give it any decent thought. Okay. So those people are looking for a way to make money so that they can actually sustain what they want to do creatively. All right. So for this group of people, I say, great, awesome, right? That's a very valid goal. It really is. You just want to make money to pay the bills, pay for your insurance, have a roof over your head, whatever it is that you need in your life. And then that way you can have the peace of mind to actually think about what you want to do creatively if you're not so worried about money. So there is specifically a track for that. All right. There are people all over the world, okay? Not just America. There's people all over the world that are looking for a way to make money because they need to have that flexibility. They need to have that time. but they also need to live, okay? So there's a way that you can do that, and that's called having a product that's basically in demand, okay? And knowing how to sell that one thing so that you can make money, all right? And in this instance, I'm not talking about selling your art necessarily, okay? I'm talking about selling something that is what we call a high converting offer in the world of online marketing. Okay. We call it a high converting offer because it's proven. We know that people are actually willing to pull out their credit card and pay for something. And you, as the seller, are going to make a commission or make a full sale off of that particular item that people are willing to pay for. Okay. Hopefully that's making sense for you. Again, it's not related necessarily to your art. It could be selling, you know, anything. You could be selling string, for instance. Okay, if that string is in high demand and you're actually able to market it to people that actually want it, then that means that you're able to make a sale and make income for yourself. Again, it has nothing related to it has nothing to do with your art, but it creates income. So then you're not worried about going to a job every day to provide that source of income to pay your bills and to take care of kids and put food on the table and put gas in your car and all that kind of stuff and pay for art supplies. So hopefully that's totally making sense. That's kind of what got me into the world of online marketing in the first place. I was like, what is this high converting offer stuff? How can you make money on the side so that you can just have plenty of time to do whatever you want, when you want, and how you want? And for me, that meant making art. That meant working on my next ideas for my installations. That meant providing work for the clients that I wanted to work with, not the clients that I had to work with because I was freelancing for a particular company or doing something that I just maybe didn't really want to do because the project wasn't, as awesome as I'd like it to be. And so I started looking for other ways to make income with my creativity. And, that's kind of the area that I found. And I was like, wow, this is a gold mine. Other artists need to know about this. So again, click the link below. You'll see a full description. And I want to show you the blueprint for that also. All right. Because again, it's super simple as long as you know it. And so I want to share it with you. I don't want to keep any secrets because I want you as an artist, as a creative thinker, I want you to thrive. So take a look below, follow the links. If you have any questions, if this was confusing at all, feel free to ask me, okay? I definitely will answer. I'm open and, because I want you to win. And most of all, I want you to live creatively. You were given a gift. I want you to use it. So check out the description and cheers to your success as an artist, okay? Let's get you winning. So as you were listening, if you found yourself in the category of people that wants to transition out of your 9 to 5 into doing what you really love to do, into doing your passion full time, right? And having it be something that's actually going to sustain you enough, and I mean make enough money to allow you to still live, pay the bills, eat, have a roof over your head, take vacations, doing all that stuff, right? If you're looking for that transition, or if you're the person that says, I'm ready to become an artistpreneur, don't really have a background in it, haven't really, done anything successful on the side as far as selling my artwork, but I do know that I want to spend time on my talent and I want to do it for myself so I can be my own boss. I want to become an artistpreneur. If you're saying that, or if you're saying, right, here's the third category, or if you're saying, I want to find a way to make passive income from home. Doesn't necessarily mean that I want to sell my art to start out with. I just need to make money on my own time. I need to be really flexible with it. I need to be able to make money so that I can spend time thinking, spend time, developing my brand as an artist, spend time taking classes and honing my skill. All right. If you fall into any of those 3 categories, what I really want to show you is I want to show you a system. Like I want to show you a way to do this. Okay. Maybe that's what I should say. I want to show you guys basically how to make this possible no matter what you're selling. All right. So if you are a jewelry designer, if you are a fashion designer, if you're a painter, if you're a set designer like me, it doesn't matter. I want to show you how to market your services or your products. As an artist, I want to show you how to do this in that online space. We talked a lot about creating that presence for yourself online, right? Making that blog, making that website, communicating with people that decide that they want to sign up and keep in touch with you through your subscription list. I want to show you how to make that work for you as an artist and how you can start making these sales for yourself like on autopilot overnight. Okay, so again, I want to teach you how to work smarter, not harder. It's for you. It's 2016, guys. It's so possible. You're creative already. So I know that you're going to get these concepts probably way easier than a lot of other people. Um, you're going to get them quicker and faster and understand them, I think, more than some other groups of people because you already are creative. Okay, so jump on over with me, click the link. I want to meet you over on the next video because I want to lay this out for you. Okay, so if you're ready and if you're ready to learn exactly how to make this work for you online, how to start making money as an artist, how to start making money with your creative skills, then let's jump in, okay? So I'll see you on the next video. Just follow the link and let's jump in, okay? Bye, guys.